It's Bobby. Hey guys, I fixed it. What'd you fix?
What'd you do, Bob? Oh, were you talking about your laptop? I vaguely remember that, or I don't.
My name is Lincoln.
My name is Lillian.
And we run twitch.tv/Lincoln. Twitch started as Justin TV, and that's what it was. They did everything. But the video game section was the most popular. And the other people that did cooking shows and stuff were kind of jelly. So they kicked us out. The gaming community created Twitch, and then Amazon bought them out, and now it's pretty much like YouTube, but it's live and for video games. When I envisioned the stream, it was just me, and then kind of like when you think about being a rock star, and you pick up a guitar and you're like, oh, you know what, you can't do this alone. You know, it'd be better if I had a whole band. And then I went to her and I was like, hey, do you think this would be fun?
I play the trumpet.
And we put our band together.
You guys are married. How long have you been married?
Eons.
3 years last week.
Or 3 years in her time.
He just came to me and said, hey, there's this thing, have you heard of it? It's called twitch.tv. And I was like, no. And we watched a couple people, and he was like, you know, we should do this. This would be fun. We already play games as a hobby. Why not? And I was like, okay. Originally, I was just going to come for a couple of them, and then it became, I just never left. I am a banker. And it's kind of a weird concept because you would never expect your banker to do something like this in their free time because it's considered such a white-collar profession. But it's kind of strange. There are occasions where you run into people who know that you look familiar, but they're not sure why. And it's this awkward thing where you can keep it a secret or you can't. We always expected that it would just be a couple people. It wouldn't really snowball into anything bigger. And then, 100 in a week, 200 in a week. It just constantly snowballed into this big thing.
Party Crashers is a literal reference, or literature reference, I guess.
From Chuck Palahniuk's rant.
It's actually a joke. We thought that naming a community after yourself was very Stalin. Because a lot of people on Twitch name it like, say my name's Link, what our group should be called is the Link Army, or the Lily Militia. And we thought it was so just people blowing smoke up their own ass. We're like, you want to make fun of all of them and them not even know it?
We are the Party Crashers. You are the Party Crashers. That's the community. It is bigger than us, and we are very grateful that you've taken a moment to come hang out with us. If you'd like to talk and chat, you can make a best friend.
Yeah, say hello to people. Don't just lurk, unless you feel like lurking. I'm not going to call you out, but if you want to have a real good time, participate.
Everybody genuinely cares about each other. It's kind of a surprise to see that people are making connections and they're going out of their way to meet each other and to hang out, and it's something you kind of wouldn't expect from other communities. You would never expect to make actual friends, but people are actually making friends. Our giveaways we do based on donations. When we receive donations from people, we use those towards putting it back into the community. Anything from keyboards to video games, just anything game related, anything PC related. So it's created this outcome where people want to donate because they want to see bigger giveaways, because they want it to be given back to the community.
I figured it out.
Yes, C25Ho, of course your name is up there, because if you've donated, you deserve to be on the damn wall, and you are on the wall. You'll be on the wall till we run out of space on the wall.
Everybody has the dream of playing video games for a living. But if you look at it from other angles, we're not really that saintly. That since we give away everything we've made, when we file this on our taxes, it's going to show up as a complete loss. And nothing's going to come of it. So some people think we're saint, but I want to put it out there that, there are benefits to giving away everything you earned. And the giveaways and the donations and all that have kind of skyrocketed out of control, where we stopped kind of adding it up because it started getting scary, because we never thought we'd make any money at this. We never thought anybody'd donate. And that's why when we got it, we just started giving it away, because we're like, never expected it, what's the point? I think within those 196 hours of broadcasted time, we've made, I don't know, do you know know?
3-4 grand, probably.
Yeah, maybe 3 or 4 grand. We run into a lot of negativity and trolls, and that's why you have to have a certain contingency for it. Like, you don't give out your real information because it's known that people get the cops sent to their house for no reason under false accusations that I'm holding her hostage and I'm going to kill her on the internet. Swatting is where someone watches your stream and then calls your local police authorities by getting your IP address, or maybe you left a social media imprint. Somewhere you posted your address or a picture of your address on your Facebook, and they went to your Facebook, tracked you down, called the cops on you. And they wait till you're live so it will be documented, which would be horrible, because imagine if somebody got killed on camera.
And because of that, a lot of people do use aliases and put out information to protect themselves. Do you use an alias?
Yes.
We've taken such a big precaution to protect our identities and to protect where we live. I feel like the people who don't do that are setting themselves up for an outcome. It's pretty bad. There's always the possibility that anything bad can happen, that people will get a hold of your information.
Murphy's Law.
It's just kind of a risk you take. You just have to accept that. Hopefully it won't.
If you want some advice, whether this be you're a Twitch streamer or you got back child support, the best way to hide is in plain sight and misdirection. That's how we've done it, and no one has even, and we've had people try, but no one's even come close to figuring out who we are unless we let them know.
It was wonderful spending time with you. If you're not following me on Twitter, it is @LinkLily.
I actually love Twitter. I've been really surprised with how many individuals I have things in common with, or that are just funny. The best tweets from everybody is just the funny ones. You'd be so surprised how like an image or just a little bit of text could make your day. And then, you know, on the other side of it, there's people who have come to us with really serious issues. Like, they don't have anybody to talk to. They don't have anybody in their home life. They've come to us with, I don't know where to go. And it's almost overwhelming because you're just this person on the internet. The connections we've made with other individuals, the people we've went to other states to hang out with, it's incredible. It's people you would have never met in any other facet. You would have never run into. Maybe they're halfway across the world. And it's so validating to know there's other individuals that have the same mindset as you, that are into the same things, that you can be real friends with.